We have her vet appointment tomorrow at noon. Yeah, she's not doing well. So yesterday, before I was going to leave for work, she had her another seizure, or I don't know if it's a seizure or a syncope. It might be just the syncope. The third one, and I've mentioned this to a few people in comments. So it was by far the worst. It was longer, and it was more intense, and this time she did poop, but towards the end she let out this sound that was just, it was haunting me all night. Like, it was horrible. And then so I went to work. She wasn't alone. And then she had a mild episode when I got home. I took her outside to pee, and then I could tell she was struggling to breathe. I carried her in, and she kind of went unconscious in my arms. It was I guess she had 4 within like 30 hours. That was the most mild. So she's not really eating. I have got her to eat some chicken today. I had a frozen container still of the chicken from when I was giving it to her last year. This morning I also got her to eat a little bit of the pre-made dog food chicken. She won't eat any of her actual dog food. I think she ate a couple treats, but she didn't want her treats pretty much. I mean, you can see she's not doing well. I just gave her the Tramadol. I'm hoping that will help her feel better, at least not be in pain. So I guess the only good news today is she hasn't had another syncope episode. So there's been none today, but I'm trying to keep her from like moving. To be completely honest with you all, like, I think the vet might recommend letting her go. I don't know. I don't want her to suffer, and I don't know if there's anything they can do to help her. I'm terrified of just taking her in there. Like, I'm afraid that just the stress of going in there is going to be too much for her. And so I did not give her the gabapentin today, just in case it is part of the reason she was having those episodes. And I didn't mention in yesterday's video the episode that she had on Tuesday. The first one she had on Tuesday, it was the first one she's had in like maybe like a year almost, and it was the first one I believe she's had since she started her Theo LA, which helps her breathing. And I don't know if the gabapentin is the cause or if it's just a coincidence, but I decided to stop for today. So far she hasn't had an episode today, but yeah, she is drinking. She's drinking a lot of water, but yeah, she doesn't really want to eat, and she's definitely, you can see it in her eyes and her movements. I've booked tonight off work, because she would have been alone. So I have booked tonight off work so that I can stay with her and she won't be alone. And yeah, I guess that's it. I'm gonna keep you updated. I'll let you know how the vet appointment goes. Hope for the best, but honestly, it's not looking good. Yeah, she's really struggling. I don't even want to take her outside. I'm just going to put down pee pads so she can pee inside. Because I'm like afraid to even carry her outside at this point. She just threw up a little tiny bit, some phlegm. I thought she was going to have a episode. Like, she's struggling to breathe.